5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, sorry, I didn't see you all there. Oh hey, my name's Sarah Mae Johnson. That's S-A-R-A-H. With an H. Don't forget it. Ever since I was little, I've dreamed of being a cheerleader. My life was all rainbows and sunshine until she showed up and ruined everything. You see, wait, hold on. Like and subscribe to hear the rest of this twisted story. So ever since I was young, I've always been drawn to dance shows, gymnastics, and basically anything athletic. I wanted to be just like them. Luckily, my parents saw my passion and supported me by enrolling me in lessons early on. But those first steps, yeah, not so easy. But with hard work, I got better, more graceful, nailing those tough moves. The only problem, middle school took a sharp turn south when this mean, nasty, competitive, and all-around awful girl showed up. Ew! Ouch! You! Oops, my bad! Yep, her. Sarah Mae Johnson without the H. I hated her from the moment we met. And to make things worse, we had the same name. Except I had the H and she didn't. And clearly, the H stood for honesty, heart, or humor. 3 things she had none of. My parents, just regular folks, while her dad was the mayor and her mom ran the biggest hospital in town. So of course people compared us all the time. They called her S-Girl, and me, Walmart version of Sarah. Ugh, S-Girl, more like soggy squid. It's way more fitting. One day I was walking down the hallway when I saw this guy holding a huge sign with, "Will you be my girlfriend?" written on it. He was smiling right at me. I rushed over because, duh, it was the first time anyone had asked me out so publicly. Yes, 100 times yes!
Move over, not you, weirdo. Her, the girl behind you.
Sarah! My face turned 50 shades of red as Sarah walked right up to him, ripped the sign in half, and said, "How dare you ask me out with that ugly face of yours? I'll pass you over to Sarah here." Everyone burst out laughing, and from then on, I got a new nickname, Miss Assume It All. I couldn't stand being the butt of everyone's jokes, treated like a knockoff version of Sarah. So I begged my parents to let me transfer schools before 8th grade started. Then high school came, and soon enough, I became a bit of a school celebrity. Hold on, let me check my Instagram real quick. 98, 99, one more, and boom! 100,000 followers! No biggie, right? And boys, yeah, they were always lining up to talk to me. Honestly, I had it all, until he showed up, Marcus. Life kept rolling on like that until one day, something was off.
Look, there's a new girl. She's so pretty.
I turned around and almost fell over. No way! It was that soggy squid! What was she doing here? Our eyes met. I worked so hard to escape her, and now here she was back in my life? And to make matters worse, Sarah's locker ended up right next to mine. Every day I'd open my locker and piles of love letters and gifts would spill out. But they weren't for me. They were all meant for her because people kept mixing us up. I mean, I used to get a lot of letters too, but nothing like this. How is she that popular? What? 300,000 followers? I gathered up all the junk and dumped it in front of Sarah. Here, take this. Tell your adoring fans to stop bugging me. Oh, I don't need any of that. Take whatever you like. Don't be shy. As if I'd want any of it. If it weren't for the crowd watching us, I would have told her off right there. Being mistaken for Sarah was so annoying. I was this close to sticking a giant sign on my locker. But then again, it did have its perks. Like that one time I wasn't paying attention and crashed into a giant trash bin, sending it rolling into the middle of the intersection with garbage flying everywhere. Just as a police car pulled up, the officer was about to give me a ticket for public damage when he heard my name. The second he realized who I wasn't, he started apologizing for not recognizing the mayor's daughter and let me go. But that still wasn't enough to make me hate her any less. That Sarah even joined the cheer team, confidently announcing that she was there to compete with me and that she'd be the next leader of the squad. And the scary part, she was actually pretty good. And this month's Cheerleader of the Month award goes to Sarah. Congratulations! Oh, thank you, ma'am! And thank you everyone for always supporting me when actually, I meant this Sarah. And just like that, we were competing over everything, every single day. It got so bad that the hallway practically became our personal battlefield. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I could take your man if I want to, but lucky for you, I don't want to. I heard your crush's name is Marcus, huh? How the heck did she know about Marcus? Speaking of Marcus, he'd been gone all week on some family trip to Asia, so I hadn't seen him in forever. Miss him so much. Ugh. But the next morning, I walked into school and saw the most horrifying sight. Sarah was all over Marcus. Oh, thanks so much, Marcus. This is gorgeous. I'll treasure it forever. I rushed over to them and Marcus turned to me with his gentle smile.
Sarah, I've got a gift for you too.
I took the gift, my heart soaring, but I didn't forget to question Sarah. How do you know him? Oh, well, you know, good people just naturally attract each other. Duh. Didn't you say you wouldn't mess with my guy? He's not yours! And then, bam! We lunged at each other and had the catfight of the century. It only stopped when Marcus stepped in to break us up. From that day on, I gathered all my courage and went after Marcus myself. But every time we had a moment, Sarah showed up like some third-wheel nightmare, splitting his attention between us both. We went to cheer for every single one of Marcus's football games. Go, Marcus, go! You got this! Marcus is number one! Marcus is number one! And when Marcus joined the school play, we were there for every performance too. So good, so good! But of course, 15 minutes in, we both passed out and napped through most of it. You were incredible! You should totally be an actor. That play was so touching, I'm still wiping my tears. Yeah, me too. So emotional.
But I was in a comedy tonight.
And so it went, constant battles with Marcus always in the middle. Finally, he called both of us to the bleachers and said,
Sarah and Sarah. Even your names are practically the same.
No, they're not!
All right. You're both beautiful. You're both talented. So it's hard for me to choose between you. I really do like both of you. But hey, I hear the cheer team's holding a competition to find a new leader, right? So whoever wins that will also win a place in my heart. Deal?
Sarah and I exchanged confused looks, but then nodded with determination. This battle, I was going to win it. I threw myself into training like a madwoman, staying late in the gym almost every night. But I wasn't alone. You planning to sleep here? Aw, worried about me? Worry about yourself because you're going down. The competition day was fast approaching and the whole school was buzzing with excitement. Fans from both sides paraded around campus cheering us on.
Sarah with an H. H for honesty. H for heart. H for humor. Sarah with an H. H for hate. H for harm. H for horrible.
Students were even placing bets on who'd come out on top. Some even tried bribing me to throw the competition so they could win big. The big day arrived and I kept my confidence up as best I could. I stood strong at the top of the cheer pyramid, feeling every muscle working to keep my balance. From up here, I could see everything. The bright lights of the stage, the cheers of the crowd, and right beside me, Sarah, without an H, was standing on her own pyramid. I had to admit she looked confident too. Not a single bit of hesitation. Bet you're scared standing so high up, huh? I'm used to being on top, but you? Need me to lend you a ladder to reach up here? Let's see who Marcus will be looking at. We both glanced toward the bleachers to find Marcus, and our jaws dropped. There he was, kissing another girl. I gasped, but thankfully managed to keep my balance. Sarah, on the other hand, wobbled and nearly fell. I immediately grabbed her arm. Let go! Are you crazy? You're the crazy one. If I let go, you'll fall. Let go now! No way! You're nuts! No, you're nuts! And we kept bickering until... It's your fault. No, it's your fault.
Will you two just stop it already?
We were moved to the same room, both of us all bruised and battered like we just survived a battlefield. We were so immature, fighting over some jerk. Yeah, I didn't expect him to pull a fast one like that. I even found out he was the bookie organizing all those bets at school about who'd win between us. Ugh. What? No way! How dare he? I saw Sarah deep in thought for a moment. Then she turned to me. Hey. What? I'm sorry. Huh? Sorry for being so awful to you and for trying to compete with you over everything. It's just, I grew up in a super strict family, so I've always felt like I had to be the best at everything. The truth is, I never hated you. I was just scared that you were too good and would outshine me. When I found out you transferred schools, I felt disappointed and kinda sad too. I felt the same way. I'm sorry too, for calling you a soggy squid, and honestly, I always thought you were really talented. I was just too chicken to admit it. After that, we laughed and chatted about all the silly memories from before, realizing how childish we'd been. Looking back, it was all pretty funny. Time passed and both of us healed completely and returned to school. Someone else ended up becoming the leader of the cheer squad, but neither of us minded. Sarah and I became the school's most iconic duo, earning the nickname S-Twins. We were inseparable, competing together in every event and performance, winning tons of awards. And as for him, who? You know who. We heard that he got beaten up by some guys from another school because apparently the girl he kissed that day already had a boyfriend, a guy who's like the king of their school. And after our cheer competition, all those people who placed bets tracked down Marcus the bookie to get their money back. But he'd blown it all on games. That's how the nickname Marcus the Punching Bag came to be. Totally deserved. But let's forget that loser. Time to focus on living our best lives. Hey girl, this super cute guy is hitting me up. Where? Let me judge. Okay, we've gotta go now, y'all. We're off to do some serious cute guy screening. From now on, anytime one of us has a new love interest, they've gotta pass through the other's approval first. Our bad boy radar, super sharp now.
Emergency case here! Also, get ready for CPR!
You'll be fine, sweetie. Hang in there. My stomach's doing flips. Feeling like I'm gonna suffocate. Can you hear me? What's your name? Ella. Good. Stay awake for me, okay? Through a blur, I hear someone asking where my family's at, and Leo chimes in.
I'm her brother!
No! That kid's a criminal! Everyone in the hospital stares. Like I'm some alien or something. Alright. Before I spill why I'm in the hospital, smash that like button and subscribe to MDA. My dad's loaded, owning a famous car manufacturing company. So Leo, my twin, and I live pretty cushy lives, having everything other kids could only dream of. But nothing's ever enough for Leo. The kid lives to torment me because he's the world's biggest selfish brat. On our 5th birthday, Dad gifted me a makeup set from Germany, and Leo got a car model. But before I could even touch it, Leo snatched it.
I hate the color of this car. Give me your paint set instead.
It's not paint. It's makeup, dum-dum.
Whatever. It'll change the color of my car. Hand it over.
Leo always wins. But once he got what he wanted, he just tossed the makeup set aside, obviously after destroying it. I tried snitching to Dad, but he was too caught up in his work to notice.
You should quit painting your face. You'll look like a circus clown.
Circus clown, huh?
Yeah, the ones who juggle.
I'm not a clown. Say that again and you'll see.
Blah.
Leo's pranks didn't stop, even at 16. I wanted a style change, buying expensive dresses, but Leo kept finding ways to ruin them. Ah, my favorite dress! Leo, you're unbearable!
I didn't do anything.
You did it on purpose!
This stained dress suits you better.
Then, Leo makes a run for it, always playing the annoying little demon. Things got worse when I started dating Eric. I met him at our high school. He was super sweet, and I was so smitten that I even bought him a Rolex. But guess what? Leo stole it. I bought that watch.
No, I bought it. Huh? It's mine.
Oh, why must I endure him? Oh, right, because he's my brother. Do you guys have annoying siblings too? Drop a comment below and let me know. I needed a break from Leo, so I planned a Paris trip with Eric on Dad's jet. But as I'm sipping mocktails with Eric, the pilot says we might not make it to Paris. And guess who's blocking the jet? Leo, claiming he needed to go to Germany for Dad's business. Fine, if it's for Dad, I'll let it slide.
Stop messing around with that guy, Ella.
But soon, Eric and I broke up, and I started dating the governor's son, Nathan. Unlike Eric, who wanted to travel with me, Nathan just wanted to visit my house. He was the gentlest, most elegant man I ever knew. This is Dad's office.
Oh, wow. Can I take a look?
Well...
Come on.
All right. But before I could open the door, here comes Leo. Leo, again? Can't you leave me and my guest alone?
Any room but Dad's office. What if he's up to something?
Nathan isn't a bad guy. Go away. Leo's words hit a nerve. Saying my boyfriend's a bad guy? He's gonna get it. I lunged, letting out all the pent-up frustration. I told you! I'll teach you a lesson! I grabbed Leo's hair and he fought back.
Let go! That hurts!
Why are you always messing with me?
I'm protecting you!
Protecting my foot? We continued to tussle, and somehow a candlestick fell. We are done for! Dad's gonna kill us!
It's your fault!
Your fault!
Stop! I don't want to get roasted here!
Then call 911, idiot! The fire consumed half the mansion, including Dad's office. We stood there trembling, bracing for Dad's wrath.
You two just incinerated an important contract. Got it?
I'm sorry, but it's all Leo's fault.
Hell started it!
Whoever can recover it fastest will inherit the company.
Dad's announcement left both of us gaping. But how?
Use your brains. Make me proud for once.
How about a race, Ella?
Leo's challenge sounded like a dare. Tough mission, but no way I'm losing. What to do now? I guess I'll start from this mess. So I dove into the pile of crumbly papers, hoping to restore them. The next day, I hit up Dad's company headquarters, sifting through old documents, trying to link them with the burned ones to recover the content. Alright, I need to explore more within this pile. First thing is about... Oh! Shocked, I'm knocked over by a stack of books. And guess who I bumped into? Leo. Wait, does Leo have a girlfriend now?
Meet my sis, Ella.
The dude didn't even bother to help me. But thank God, with his new love, Leo seems to forget our competition. Good for me. Back home at my desk? This job requires meticulous attention. Hours flew by as I focused on the task. Just as I was placing the last piece of paper, my phone rang and startled me. It's Nathan! My gosh, I almost forgot about him. But he wasn't calling to support me about the family drama, but...
I think we should break up.
But why?
I don't know. I just feel we aren't a match anymore.
With Nathan hanging up, I'm left stunned. He's breaking up because we aren't a match?
Told you he ain't right. Dude was after Dad's docs.
Leo leans against the door. I don't know how long he's been there, but I hate his mocking tone. Leave! I need some space!
You're keen on winning, huh? Better hurry. I'm about to cross the finish line.
I'll prove I deserve it more.
Yeah, sure.
Any last words?
Even though I love seeing you cry, don't shed tears for unworthy guys.
Before I could snap at Leo, a sudden pain hit my stomach. Ouch!
What's up with you?
Nothing!
You should go to the hospital.
Don't you dare distract me! First thing when I inherit, I'll kick your butt out.
Please do. I'll wait.
Leo never plays fair. How did he get hold of the lost documents? Think, Ella? A light bulb goes off. The girl Leo's dating is the daughter of the company's biggest shareholder. Did he use her to get hold of the burned contracts? Is this his first move to impress Dad? I can't let him win. Next day, passing the living room, I noticed Dad and Leo deep in conversation. Leo hands over a document to Dad, who beams with pride.
I'm so proud of you, my son.
I can't let Leo win like this. It ain't fair. All right, I'll make Dad think Leo's a total screw-up. That night, while Leo's asleep, I secretly put his fingerprint on a fake contract. It won't be enough to kick him out for good, but should keep Dad from ever being proud of him again. Excellent. Now I'll just sit back, sip my tea, and enjoy the show. Next morning, while we were having breakfast, police knocked on our door.
We need to see Leo. You have to come with us.
While Dad and Leo are flabbergasted, I just sit there, finishing my cold cuts. Yeah, I knew this was coming.
Dad? I don't get it. What's happening? Dad?
Nobody would think I'd set up my own brother. So Dad just seemed disappointed that Leo couldn't recall signing that fake contract.
Maybe. I don't remember it. Why would I sign that?
Luckily, it's a minor contract. Otherwise, I couldn't have saved you.
Do I enjoy my revenge? Absolutely. At least, I've risen a step above my cursed little brother. Ha ha ha! So I decided to celebrate that night. But as I was about to step out, I felt a sharp pain in my stomach and then blacked out. I woke up in the hospital, groggily spotting Dad and Leo next to me, their faces filled with concern. Leo was holding my hand tight, but I brushed him off. No need to pretend in front of Dad.
Ella, rest up.
Then I noticed the doctor ushering Dad and Leo out for a talk. Curiosity got the best of me. I snuck out of bed and edged toward the door.
We hope the family stays strong. We need to find a suitable kidney donor for Ella soon.
Dad looked like he was about to collapse, Leo supporting him, while Leo seemed eerily calm. So, I'll die without a kidney donor?
Leo is the only one who can guarantee a successful donation.
We need some time to think, Doctor.
I knew Leo would never save me. To him, I'm a thorn in his side. Without me, he'd inherit the company without a fight. I could already predict Leo's response. Next morning, the doctor announced I'd undergo a kidney transplant as soon as possible. Surprised, I asked who was kind enough to donate, thinking it was a stranger. That's when the doctor shook his head.
It's from your brother.
His words sent shockwaves through me, leaving me numb. From that day till the surgery, I didn't see Leo. He lay silently on the operating table without saying a word. Leo, please talk to me. Now winning, losing, or status didn't matter. I wished for things to go back to the way they were. Waking up again, I found myself in a room with Dad beside me, looking weary like he hadn't slept in days. Dad,
Ella, the surgery was a success.
where's Leo?
Your brother...
I'm so sorry. No matter how many times I apologize, it won't be enough. My foolish little brother. I burst into tears. Dad sighed.
Leo always saw you as his amazing sister. He just didn't know how to express his love for you.
Seeing me silent, Dad continued.
Leo dislikes you putting on makeup early, being with undeserving guys. He always tried to protect you. I'm sorry. I couldn't be there for you all.
Days later, Dad picked me up from the hospital. Today, I was visiting Leo. As we passed a flower shop, I asked Dad to stop so I could buy white roses. What? We're visiting Leo! But instead of stopping at a cemetery, we headed straight to a different mansion. I recalled we only visited here during holidays. Why are we here?
We're visiting Leo.
Entering, I was greeted by the sight of Leo, playing with his phone in bed, medical equipment all around.
Oh, my sis is still alive, huh?
I approached, eyes furrowed. Glancing at Dad, I saw him stifling laughter. What the heck?
I heard someone bought white roses to visit me. Did you really think I'd die from donating a kidney?
Oh right, I must have been foolish, huh?
Ow! That hurts! Is this your way of saying thanks?
Seeing Leo's angry face, I couldn't help but laugh. In the days following, Leo recovered quickly and we returned to our family home. The only difference was, the constant rivalry between me and my twin was no more. Dad, proud as ever, mentioned he could rest easy, knowing we could co-manage the company.
Nope. I've already brought documents to Dad. You lost.
No way. You played dirty. I tried my best too.